It's Week 11 of the National Football League, and this one features Kareem Hunt. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Raiders and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out. On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. Leading them out, still one of the most recognizable QBs in the game and one of the most fun QBs in his 5th season. It's Gardner Minshew.
And how about this young man? Took the NFL world by storm. As a 6th-round rookie, signature mullet, mustache, but 21 touchdowns for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Great personality, and everyone gravitates towards this guy. Teammates love to win with a quarterback who leads them like that, and fans love to root for a guy who seems just like them.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Raiders at 9-1 on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. He finds his man, complete. That's Bowers. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Minshew sets to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins set to go on offense for the first time behind their 25-year-old quarterback, now in his 4th NFL season, Tua Tagovailoa.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Couple of Alabama guys there, 2 and a Waddle for the Miami first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's going to go down again. Max Crosby, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. Fielded just inside the 30. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. There's the versatile back Kareem Hunt getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and he hoped to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Raiders first down.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. He's going to look deep for more. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Minshew. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense. When Tua gets out of the pocket, you're worried about him scrambling and getting a first down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. On the return is Peterson. 43-yard punt, but on the and it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. So here are the Raiders now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Minshew, 1st and 10. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. You talk about this Miami defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Minshew. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. Minshew not coming off. They'll try and go for it. On 4th down, Minshew eluding the pressure right. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Tua now on 1st down. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And the Raiders pick it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. A very solid gain of 27. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 33. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll fire deep, looking for more. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Miami set to take over. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoff. Really seeking, but there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
2nd and 21 at the 9-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dolphins nothing.
2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Looking to pass. Tua. Max Crosby. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. On 3rd down, Achane. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Here's more on the return. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
At the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. And he'll... Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by Myers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, it just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. DJ Moore from 3 yards out. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought. Entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Tua on the bootleg here. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. Down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
On 2nd, here's Algier. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
So first down, and they'll stick with Algier. He'll get this to about the 38. But now he... some pain. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Flush to his right.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run with Hunt. He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now, start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Tua going to throw. Short throw to Smith.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Now Tua.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
Max Crosby able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Returning it is Moore. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. A little more obvious, always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Minshew sets to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowers.
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hunt will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0 Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's Tua.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's Hill, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And we're going to get a timeout as they deal with an injured player, and it's Tyreek Hill who is the man that's in some discomfort right now.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here, 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Now Minshew.
Here's Tucker, complete on the right side.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
The kick by Carlson is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. It's a pretty good record for them.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout, as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, and that one tied 14 apiece in the second quarter.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And we'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts. Right here, they get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
On second down, a run by Achane.
2 yards. that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Achane gets it from the gun.
Gets around him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Two and now on first down.
Out route to Hill, complete.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's a toss left for Achane.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Open man is Fortson. He's got it.
3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Malcolm Kuntz in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And the pressure gets to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football, because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 more on that one and another first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Off play action, it's Minshew.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Minshew. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? He'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down with ease as they'll wind up getting 9 there on 4th and 5.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver, because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Come on, now.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
82 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Out of the gun is Minshew, escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Dolphins offense returning to the field. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Max Crosby. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tua sets up to pass it. They complete it to Hill. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle, looking at each other.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Move the chain.
7 on third down.
7-yard line.
On first down, back to Achane. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already... Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
At the 15-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. Gee, you figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Now Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to 24. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Minshew.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas, and it's 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Minshew. That is caught, and they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Raiders.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Well, a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 107 yards on the ground now for Hunt. It'll be a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
We have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Caught left side. It's Beckham.
Tagovailoa's pass complete to Odell Beckham. It's a gain of 8.
This offense so far on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Tua. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind him.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his target. That's complete. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. He's got Smith here.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on first and goal.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Touchdown!
Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit.
Now a toss going left. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 2. A carry here for Hunt. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Las Vegas.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Throw left. That's Bowers. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 45-yard line.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Hunt will try going up the middle.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
128 yards rushing now for the ball game on 24 carries. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They run again with Hunt, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Breaks through the contact. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kareem Hunt. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out. Miami's offense set and ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
44, ready.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. It's caught. Smith. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 2 and now on 1st down. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Tua going to throw. And the Raiders have got him. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours. Right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time